I am Cindy Orem, and right now I live in the Atlanta area. I am originally from Baldwin County and grew up in Silver Hill and lived in Daphne for a long time.
I'm Ed Bonsbach, and I married this wonderful woman, and we had a lot in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and we wanted to develop it.
The way that I heard about Brian T Armstrong Construction was by searching the internet, and the reviews were astounding. Nobody said anything negative about the process nor the results that were received. And when we met Brian and his staff, we knew they were the ones for us.
Like every great man, I let my wife look for a builder.
The best thing about Brian T Armstrong Construction, I believe, is the fact that the process is so well detailed. There is actually a roadmap that he uses to explain the steps that you go through. And in all honesty, that roadmap was followed to perfection.
The thing I like most about working with Brian Armstrong's company is we were able to do this remotely with a minimum amount of time and effort on our part, and definitely very little stress.
I think that Brian T Armstrong Construction is different from a lot of building companies in the fact that his office is very welcoming, it's personal, and the attention to detail is exquisite.
I think the thing that is different about them is that they listen to you as to what your dream is, and then they try to make your dream a reality.
If I had to rate Brian Armstrong Construction on a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to give him, Mark, and all of his office staff a 10. They answered very promptly when we had a question or a concern, did their absolute best to make sure that we would be happy with our outcome.
I as well would give them a 10. They did everything that we had asked them to do, and they did it in a professional way, and the results speak for themselves. We were very pleased.
Would you recommend our company to a friend or family member, and why?
I would absolutely recommend Brian T Armstrong Construction to any friend or family member who was looking to build a new home. I think that the detail and the fact that Brian and his crew were willing to stick with us through some of our initial issues with not zoning, but the fact that we had a problem with permitting, right-of-way issues. They didn't give up on us. And I mean, I know we are the customer and they're in business to build, but they encouraged us all along the way and made us feel like all along the way that we were going to have the outcome we needed.
I would recommend them to friends and family because, like most people, you're not a home builder. You're just a person who wants a home built the way you want it built. And they are the home builders, so they take care of all the actual home building, and you don't have to be involved at that level of the project.
They know what they're doing.